Why is Singapore so successful? Why does this tiny island nation, with no natural resources and a population smaller than New York City, consistently rank among the richest, safest, and most advanced countries in the world? The answer is simple, yet powerful. Singapore's success is no accident. It's the result of visionary leadership, long-term planning, and an obsession with excellence. Let's go back to 1965. Singapore had just been expelled from Malaysia. It was a newly independent nation with no military, no natural resources, no clean water supply, and high unemployment. Most thought it was doomed to fail. But Singapore didn't play the victim. Instead, it played the long game. Under the leadership of Lee Kuan Yew, the government didn't just react to problems, it anticipated them. Every policy, every program, every decision was based on data, pragmatism, and future needs. There was no room for corruption, laziness, or short-term thinking. The government paid its civil servants well to avoid corruption and demanded high performance in return. In Singapore, good governance wasn't a slogan, it was a system. One of the smartest moves was to position Singapore as a global hub for business. While many newly independent nations tried to protect their local industries, Singapore opened up to the world. It created an environment where foreign investors felt safe, where contracts were honored, and where things simply worked. Roads were built, ports were upgraded, red tape was slashed, companies came, and they stayed. At the same time, Singapore invested heavily in its people. Education wasn't just about grades, it was about creating a skilled, adaptable workforce. Schools taught critical thinking, technical skills, and bilingualism. There was no one-size-fits-all approach. Singapore constantly adapted its education system to match the needs of a changing world. And then there's urban planning. This is a country where nothing is left to chance. Housing, transportation, green spaces, and even the placement of trees are carefully designed. More than 80% of Singaporeans live in high-quality public housing. Trains run on time, streets are clean. It's all part of a bigger philosophy. If you want excellence, you have to engineer it. What's truly remarkable is that Singapore has done all this while maintaining one of the lowest tax rates in the developed world. It proves that efficient governance, not just high spending, drives results. Every dollar spent is tracked, evaluated, and optimized. Of course, no country is perfect. Singapore faces challenges, rising costs, aging population, and questions about freedom of speech. But its achievements are undeniable. It's a nation that has consistently punched above its weight on the global stage. So, next time you hear someone say Singapore got lucky, remember this. Luck didn't build the skyscrapers, the schools, or the world-class infrastructure. Discipline did, strategy did, and relentless focus did. If you found this story as eye-opening as we did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more where this came from, real stories of nations, leaders, and decisions that shaped our world. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next video.